At the time of me recording this, it is currently 8:18 a.m. PST on November 7th, 2024, which means today is my 19th birthday, which may surprise some of you. I bet when you imagine a modern day Call of Duty commentator, you probably think of some dude who's in his mid to late 20s and is just completely sick of life's bullshit and wants to cope with it by going back in time. Yet here I am. Jokes aside, how's it going, boys? My name's Gary, and welcome back to ThatKillerGary. Today, as I mentioned before, it is my 19th birthday. Woohoo! One more year before I tread the endless foggy abyss that is my 20s. Anyways, today I'd like to go over the last year of my life a little. Just share some stuff I learned throughout this year, have a little fun, you know. I'll go ahead and start with probably the biggest improvement I made this year, that being my mental health. One of my main goals this year was continuing on the trend of opening up more when it comes to my mental health, since I realized that that was really the only way I was gonna have a chance at fixing it, and I'd say it's paid off very well. At the beginning of the year, I was at an extremely low point, just really textbook depression and hopelessness, you know, just typical stuff that you'd expect. And this is a normal occurrence every year during the early winter. Usually after the holidays, I'll just get really depressed, mainly because of the weather. That stupid fucking gray sky that doesn't want to change its goddamn color always makes me depressed. Well, I've never had it diagnosed officially. It's very likely that I have seasonal depression disorder, which would just be another name on the long list of mental issues I have to deal with. What this particular depressive episode did, however, is not the normal part. Typically, I tend to just tough it out and wait until the spring, since it's always worked for me. But this time I reached the point where I kind of just had enough of this annual depression bullshit and decided, you know what? I'm just going to force myself to make it better. And so that's what I did. I started to utilize my therapist more than I ever had, being completely open and uncensored with my problems. I started to see a psychiatrist and went on to antidepressants. And I've started battling my major self-deprecation and hatred issues. And I'm happy to say that I am the happiest I have been in years. Let's go! And another thing that I'm happy to say is that this major improvement has started spreading to other things, such as my perfectionism problem and weight loss, just to name a couple. Hell, it's even indirectly led me to start posting on this fucking channel again, dude. Next, I'd like to go into adulthood a little bit. As I mentioned before, today is my 19th birthday, which means I've now survived my first year as an adult, and I definitely have learned some valuable lessons. But it's mostly overshadowed by the negatives of being an adult. Like they have said, there's a lot of bullshit that comes along with being an adult. Even at 18, I've had to deal with stuff like, you know, having full control over my health decisions, voting in the shitstorm that is fucking politics. Oh my god, don't even get me started on politics. And figuring out what I want to do with my life, just to name a few. But like I've said before, I've definitely learned some good lessons. One of them being what I like to call the lottery lesson. You see, growing up, my family was big on the lottery. I can't recall a week where somebody didn't buy a Powerball or a Mega Millions. Like, not a single, I can't recollect one week where somebody didn't play the lottery. And one of the things that they also did alongside buying lottery tickets was buying scratch-off tickets and then having me scratch it off. That's right, my parents influenced me to be a full-out fucking gambler growing up. And obviously this affected me negatively when I became an adult. I'll be brutally honest. In the first 2 months of turning 18, I lost like $200 to both scratch-offs and lottery tickets. And you want to know how much I won? I won like $2 back total. Like, it was so bad. And while I'm not proud of it, I mean, at least I learned my lesson rather quickly. I also learned this year that I can become forklift certified, which is probably the coolest status in the fucking world that somebody can have. Finally, I'd like to go over what I hope to do and achieve over the next 12 months. The first one is starting college. I plan on starting an IT course in community college this coming January. It's a field I've always been very passionate about most of my life. I also plan on learning to drive, and the reason I'm a late learner is because I really haven't had a reason to drive up until now. As for goals, though, I don't really have much besides keeping this positive mental health trend going. The only other things I'll try and set out to do are learn an instrument of some kind. I'm leaning towards bass guitar, by the way, and to keep uploading consistently to this channel. Anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for the non-serious video today. I just wanted to have some fun because it's my birthday. I feel like this video is gonna turn out shit, but you know what? I'm gonna post it anyway, because fuck you, perfectionism. I promise the next video will be something more meaningful and helpful. Just, like I said, just wanted to have a little fun. Maybe I'll come back in a year and update you guys on how it goes for me. Also, let me know, do you like the MW3 survival gameplay? After doing zombies last week, I really wanted to do some survival, and I'd be happy to play it anytime. So let me know if you want to see more of it. And yeah, that's about it. See ya. Oh, and as always, have a great day. Because say it with me, why not? Anyway, see you guys.